Hi, beautiful people. Hope y'all having a beautiful, blessed, grand rising day, night, wherever you live. So, I'm not going to try to make this long, but y'all know, if you know, I can talk. A girl can talk. I be trying to cut it short, but I'll try. I can't make any promises. So, I got on here to talk about what it feels like being celibate and my celibacy journey, how I became celibate. So, if anyone's curious and it can help them, or if they're curious about wanting to do it, maybe my story can help you start it. My story is probably going to be a little bit different how mine started, but I'll explain to you. Excuse me. How it feels and stuff. So, y'all see I'm a little refreshed today. I feel a little good today, baby. Ooh. You know what? Random. I just had some skinny jelly, which wasn't bad. It had no sugar and some peanut butter and crackers. And I normally don't like mixing salty and sweet. The little rosemary crackers with the little jelly and peanut butter was pretty good. Random thought. That's it. I'm random. Y'all will, hopefully y'all learn that about me. I'll be talking about something, had to go to the left, but I come back to the right. So anyway, celibacy. I told y'all, if y'all look at any of my other videos, and I want y'all to look at some of my older videos so y'all can get to know me. It's important to me because I want y'all to know like who I am. I don't want people just listening to my videos and don't know me. Like, I want y'all to experience me as a person. See my journey, see the tears, see the hurt, see where I was. I had long hair, short hair. But anyway, so it wasn't my intention to be celibate. Like I've said on my other video, I had an addiction to sex and I didn't know it. Wasn't a nympho. It was just that everybody has an addiction to something. And mine was like where it brought me to like another space. You know, there have been moments where, and I'll make sure I put this is not for children. There have been moments where, and I'm gonna be raw, so if you don't want to hear raw words about me, please like exit, because I'm not gonna be anybody but myself and express myself the way I do. So if you have issues with words like climax, things like that, orgasms, you might want to leave. I'll let you give you a moment, hit that little button, exit out. All right. So anyway, when I used to climax, orgasm, have an orgasm, sometimes I would feel like, and this is with one particular partner, I would feel like literally my body, my spirit came out of my body, literally. I remember moments where I was floating above my body and my body and my spirit was like literally having an orgasm at the same time, literally. So y'all can kind of get like a understanding of why I was just like, you know, like sex at one point. And another ex, the connection was just so deep, you know, and we made love to our souls. Like literally there was a moment where we didn't touch. Our bodies didn't touch. Our souls literally made love. And This part, y'all might want to, this part about to get deep. If you don't want to hear stuff about like lesbians and stuff like that, please leave right now, please, because I'm going to respect you enough to let you know that I am who I am, and I'm not going to sugarcoat what I have to say. So if you don't hear something about a lesbian or some sexual stuff with lesbians, please leave. I love you. Mwah. All right, so like I can remember like making love, and it felt like I had a spiritual penis. I'm serious. I know y'all gonna be like, what? Literally, like it felt like I ain't had nothing down there. Like, you know, for y'all who know, y'all know how girls put things on them. Strap up, shit, strap up. And we was making love, and literally felt like I had a spiritual penis. I'm serious. And there was the one moment where I climaxed, and I literally, this is gonna sound weird to y'all who don't get it and don't understand, and I get it because it was weird to me because I didn't understand it at first either until I knew it in the moment. But it literally felt like I put a spiritual baby in her. I'm serious. Like it was like, if she felt it go in her. I like literally felt like I literally impregnated her. I know y'all be like, this bitch crazy. Girl, boy, I think what you want. Anyway, and just for y'all to know, there are something that exists as spiritual babies. Just to let y'all know, the world probably ain't told y'all that, but yeah, just like Mary got pregnant and she didn't have sex with someone, I just want to let y'all know they do have spirit babies. But anyway, we're not gonna get off into that, because if you know, you know. You've been on this journey long enough, and you spiritual, and you spiritually connected. You already know. I ain't got to even explain that to you. For the ones who don't know, yes. But no, she was not pregnant. She didn't end up being pregnant, but there's a part of me that felt like because we were not aligned, it could not be so. That's what I felt, you know. And honestly, at this point in my life now, child, I don't want no babies. I got one child. He grown. I don't want no children. I want to live my life. I want to, like, Stella got her groove back. I want to be like, just got her groove back. Once I'm able to just let the sun beam on my face. I miss the sun and the wind and the sky, just being outside. But it's all good. Anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked. So, telling y'all all that to say, so you can kind of like understand why I like sex. It was like my stress reliever. It was an experience. It wasn't just like, oh, we're going to get in the bed, we're going to do this. It was an experience for me. It was a, what word can I use? It was supernatural. It was out of this world kind of feeling, you know, with just a regular, you know, non-connected. And I'm not saying that people who make love don't be connected, but it was just beyond the surface love making and connections. Some of the people that I experienced it with. So one day, how I'm gonna say this, because I don't want to put nobody in it, because I don't want to put, I'm just gonna, you know, walk around it if I can. So one day, I was in this relationship, okay, and I was, you know, healing and, you know, going through the motions. And at that time, the person I was with had already been betraying me, like, all the time. And I kept giving love, kept giving love, kept giving love. And I kept getting my heart broken. And then one day God told me to open up my heart because I had closed it off because I was protecting myself. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought God had lost his mind. I'm just being honest. I'm like, what? Do what? You want me to open up my heart? I was so terrified because it's like I knew I was about to be broken. I knew it. I felt it in my spirit. I knew I was about to be broken. I didn't know why God was about to allow this to happen, but I didn't want to be disobedient. I just was like, I trust in you, Lord. I trust in you. I was so scared because I was like, Lord, this might take me out. So me and that person standing in the living room, and y'all, entities are real. Let me just tell y'all that. Like, possession is real. You know, that's why I tell y'all not to mess with that dark stuff, because y'all can mess with some of that stuff and call in an entity that will attach itself to you, a demonic spirit. And the more you mess with that kind of stuff, the more you call in. For y'all who don't know, and the way the darkness works, from me reading and listening and learning, the devil gonna make you pay. Like, whatever you trying to sacrifice, if you can't sacrifice it, it needs something to sacrifice. And if you can't fulfill that, then it's gonna be you that's gonna get sacrificed. I'm just telling y'all. I mean, y'all do what y'all want to do, but give that shit to God. Somebody messing with you, messing over you, doing you wrong, y'all just pray about it and ask God to help you. He helped me through it. It was bad for me. I'm telling you, my hair got pulled off, and my hair was so beautiful. Y'all got to go back and look at my videos from the beginning. My hair was beautiful. I had dreadlocks. They were long. They were healthy. I miss it. I do, but what can I do? I mean, it's grown back, a lot than what it was at first. See how I get sidetracked, y'all? But it's not like it used to be. It's not. I've accepted it. I'm like, well, I guess through this journey, when you battle the devil, you might lose some hair, some things, get some bruises and things when you're dealing with them demons that people, attacking you with. But anyway, okay, back on track. So I felt this person, like, they're demons. Like, I felt it all over them. I felt the entity and all, and I'm just looking like, why is God asking me to open up my heart? He's about to kill me. Literally. So I did it. I opened up my heart. I'm talking about opening up all the way wide. And God be knowing, I went in my room, and when I tell you, I felt these demonic spirits go straight through my body, just like, and I was like, literally just crying, just like taking attacks, like literally they was going straight through my body, like, and it was so painful. It was so painful. It was so painful. I mean, to the point where I literally felt like I had one more last breath in me. Like, literally, I felt like I was dying. And I remember falling to the ground in my room. And God just renewed my spirit. Before I go to the next part, I'm going to tell y'all what God told me. Because I asked him, I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, why? Why are you asking me to open my heart for them demons to go through me like that? And he told me, he said, I needed you to open up your heart to shine as much light as you could to feed the demons, because that person I was with had them and they was projecting them onto me, but God knew I could handle them. So he used me as a sacrifice, because God loved everybody. He used me as a sacrifice to help her, and because she was in complete darkness. And so he made me open up my heart so all of that light can shine out of me. And darkness is attracted to light. So he made me shine my light as big as I could. So by the time they was full off of my light, I would have had just enough light to left to make it. That's what God told me. It was painful, y'all. I almost want to cry because it was painful. But I trusted in God, and I knew he had a plan, and I knew that he knew I was his warrior. And he knew that the love that I had in my heart was big, and even though that person is doing me wrong, he knew the love was big in my heart. He knew the love was big. And I didn't know what was going on at the time. But like I said, he explained it to me. So, anyway, after that, I literally, once God renewed my spirit, I literally, the urge, everything, the sexual desire literally left. I had no urge, craving, nothing for it. And it had gotten to the point where God showed me when that person wanted to have sex with me. He showed me, like, I felt the Jezebel spirit coming from in between that person's legs. And I'm just being honest, you know. Excuse me. I guess they say that's a spiritual burp. I still don't understand what a spiritual burp is, but I hear them say it all the time on YouTube. But anyway, and I guess, they say that's the truth kind of thing. That's what I just heard. That's the truth. Spiritual burp, that's the truth. Yeah. And God didn't want me to lay down with them because he saw what was attached. He saw the Jezebel spirit. And what the Jezebel spirit does, like, to your sacral chakra, like, it's like your creativity and stuff and gifts and stuff comes from that part of you. It's like, they call it what, a succubus spirit. It basically sucks all of you, your gifts out of you. It feeds the demons attached to the person so they can use your creativity, your gifts, all kinds of stuff. It basically sucks you out, if that makes sense. You be wondering why your intuition off, or why you don't hear nothing, or why you don't feel nothing, or you can't be creative like you were. Like you just don't have the the gifts where it flows and it just pops up in your head. It's almost like a writer's block, and you don't understand like why. So this is why. That's why it's important, I'm not telling people, everybody, go celibate, to each is their own. I would just say, just be careful of who you give your body to. Because if they not healed, you're basically transferring those energies, which are just spirits, to you. they're attaching to you. And especially if you have light in you and you're walking with God, like you're a magnet to it, you know. And some of those spirits do carry STIs, and that's the truth. So be careful, you know. I know, like, sex feel good and climaxing, and you ain't had none in a while, and you want to let go, and, you know, no matter what sex it is that you having sex with, just because I'm a lesbian doesn't mean that I'm oblivious to it all. I have a whole child, you know. I understand, and I'm for all genders, not just LGBTQ. My channel is not just, I'm not based off of that. It's about spirituality and helping y'all, teaching y'all what I know, so maybe it can help y'all from my life experiences. So, yep. And I just couldn't believe I didn't want it anymore. Like, I was just like shocked. Like, I literally gave all of my toys away. Shoot, the first time I left one of my exes, and I had a bag full of toys. I'm talking about someone even open. I remember sleeping in my car, and I was sleeping by a beach. God told me to take that bag and dump every dildo and every vibrator out of that thing. Honey, I was walking down the beach dropping toys in the different trash cans. Which I thought was hilarious. I said, goodness, if somebody look up in these trash cans, they not going to understand. I wouldn't understand if it was me. And I saw it. But, yeah. So, like, but to be celibate, it really is freeing for me. You know, sometimes, like, I don't even, like, I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes, like, when I be looking at YouTube, and they have, like, the little commercials on, and they'll, you know, be like, if your man can't get hard, then da-da-da-da-da-da. And I just be like, ugh. And it's not because they're saying the man. It's just, you know, making my brain go to sex or even thinking about it. It's just like, ugh, you know. And it just, I'm aware of, like, how much I've changed in that area, you know, because sometimes I just don't even want to hear about it. Don't, you know. And I bought a vibrator. It's been a while since I threw it away. I used it one time just to see if I was tripping. I wasn't missing anything. I was just like, okay, I accept. I'm just done. But it feels good to not be attached to something or need something. You know, like codependent to something. You know, feel like you can't, you know, live without it at some point. You know, it feels good to not allow sex to control my life, or feel like, oh, I need to go find me a little boo thing or something and get me something. Like, it feels freeing to not have to depend on anybody to satisfy my needs or myself, because, like, I don't crave it. I don't be wanting it. The love I have for myself and God and my ancestors is filling, you know, where it doesn't even, like, make me feel like I'm missing anything. It, you know, the love that I'm creating for myself and the love that God and stuff give me, it's making me feel whole. I'm not completely whole, but I'm damn sure almost close to it. I still have some more healing to do, and, you know, I'm quite sure I'll never stop healing. I'm quite sure there'll be obstacles and things in my life that will occur that will cause me to heal that thing too. But where I am now, I'm happy. Even with everything that's going on in my life and all of the obstacles, I've never been as happy as I am now, which is so crazy to me because, you would think that all the stuff that I'm, been going through, the targeting and the stalking and the, people doing spell work and all this stuff on me, you would think I'd be like depressed or something. I'm not. Now, when I was going through it, did I feel some type of way? Of course, Imagine your spirit and stuff getting attacked and your body, got bruises and stuff on it. Are you just trying to go somewhere and enjoy your day and you got people watching you? Of course, no one's going to be like, oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead and stalk me. Yeah, I love it. Gang stalk me. Oh, there's a bruise, Come on and do the spell work. Yay. No one's going to feel that way. But I respect myself because I got through it. I'm like, ooh, bitch, you strong. Ooh, baby, you stronger than what you ever thought. Honey, warrior. Come on, Miss Warrior Princess. Prince. Gotta use both of them because that's what I feel. I feel like I'm literally aligned with both my dominant, or should I say masculine and feminine side. I feel like we are centered. I embrace both sides of me. I love literally both sides of me. But I'm happy, y'all. I have my peace. I can sleep as much as I want to because I love sleeping. I don't be stressing about what's my next move, when God gonna do. I just be like, okay, Lord, whenever you want to talk to me, I'm here listening. Whatever you want me to do. And like I said, I have my moments where I be upset with God. I be mad. I've been through a lot, y'all. Ain't nothing I got or whatever God gonna have for my future has just been handed to me. I've been through a lot. Like I told y'all, my whole life been painful. If I met someone and fell in love again, which I don't want to, and I've asked myself, is it because you're scared? I'm just like, no, I'm not scared. I'm just tired. Just tired of that shit, But if it was a true love and it was genuine and, Holy Ghost filled and divine being that's walking right and true in their trueness and all of that good stuff, I probably wouldn't even know how to act because I would be like, oh, this what love feel like from another, a human being? I'd be like, wow. But I'm just at the point in my life where I don't even want to experience it because I'm serious. I have so much love inside myself for myself that I have been pouring out to other people who did not appreciate it. That now that I've poured it into myself, I feel good. I feel good about myself. I'm I'm proud of me. I'm so proud of me. Because all of the pain and trials and tribulations I have been through since a child, here I am 48 and I'm still pushing. Am I ready to go to heaven at some point? Yes, I miss home. Shit. Man, I miss home. Goodness. Now I'll be sitting up here thinking about, oh, I got one more planet to go to. Ugh. I got one more planet after this lifetime. I'm just like, ugh. I'm hoping it's fast. And then I can retire as an angel. I'm just like, I think about it all the time and I'm just like, just stop thinking about it. And then I'll be having this vision of the planet in my head because God has showed me the planet. And the planet looked dark as shit. I'm like, man, Lord, you really gonna push the limits, huh? You like, shit, you can get through this, you can get through that. That shit look dark. And I ain't even talking about just people, cause I ain't even seen what's on it. You just showed me the actual planet. That shit look dark. So, but I say, God gonna give me the hardest last plan before I retire. You know, that's how they do it, like in the physical. You be like, whew, I'm about to retire such and such next year, and whoo, I'm so happy. And then you got a stack of papers on your damn desk that'll send you off right, honey. They gonna work you all day because that's your last day. They gonna make you remember that shit. So I guess God said, well, before you retire, we gonna give you the worst plan. we gonna help you remember all the work you did. Oh my God. But if I could help people that really need it, and God sent me here and there to change somebody's life, to help them be their best self, to teach them what I know, to help them love every part of them and heal themselves and connect to God so they can walk their path, it's worth it. That's priceless. To see souls be their best self and a beauty that I see in people that they don't see in themselves, and let that shine through and come out, and it's not a potential anymore, and they walking the earth, and I'm just looking at them, it's like in awe, like, oh my God, you did it, you did it. Look how beautiful you are. Look how amazing you are. You know, like that's so fulfilling to me. That's like feeding a homeless person and they really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Or picking up your baby been crying, and when you pick it up, it stopped crying because you realize that it just wanted to be near you. You know, just like beautiful moments like that. You know, or a compliment. You know, someone saying, I see your beauty. And they talking about inside of you. Like, it's moments like that that's worth the journey. It's moments like that for me to see others be their best selves and make it and win. Win. Because I will be your biggest cheerleader. Okay? I would. And I'll be so proud of you. And I'll be that mother in the stands for you when you walk through the heaven gates. If you didn't have a mother, hell, I'll be the daddy too. If they didn't treat you right, or wasn't there for your games, or didn't, give you a hug or appreciate you, I'll be, when I see you come through the heaven gates, I'll be like, yes, that's my girl, that's my boy. They did it, they made it, yeah. I'll be so happy for you. They'll be like, you'll be looking like, who is that? They'll be like, oh, this bitch just. I'll be like, they did it. They love themselves. They healed. My God. I'll probably be crying. I'll be crying like a baby. Oh, they did it. I'm serious. Like, I would be so happy for you. Because you worth it. You just don't know it yet. Because you've been through so much shit. And you've been in darkness for so long. And I ain't got, like I say all the time, I ain't gonna tell you the journey easy. Shit. Anybody who tell you they need to run. They tell you, oh yeah, just get on your spiritual journey and start healing yourself and it's easy. Hell no. It ain't easy. All the pain, you gotta imagine a root being in the ground. Excuse me. Imagine a root being in the ground. You put a seed in the ground, and then the root starts sprouting. Then the stem, forms, and then the flower at the top is closed up, and then it opens up, it blooms, right? That's pretty much like the spiritual journey. You have to go to the core, to the root of it, to the seed that was planted. Was it a good seed? Was it a bad seed? I know we was talking about celibacy, y'all. I told y'all how I was. I can't help it. I just be getting knowledge and I just be like, hey, I'm going with it. It just happens. But was it a good seed that was planted, or was it a bad seed? So a bad seed would be the planted seed, you were an abused child, right? So now you forming these roots. And then when you get to the stem, it's kind of leaning a little bit, you know? And then the flower don't open up. It don't bloom. It just limps. And it just starts dying, you know? What God does is go into that soil, take that seed, and it starts healing it. Like starts reforming it, rebirthing it, making it anew. Doesn't take away that the seed originally was a seed that was abused, an abused seed, meaning like he was abused as a child. Doesn't mean that it doesn't take that away. It's just that God starts healing that thing, transforming it, rebirthing. And when you transforming and rebirthing and going through the shaking up and the shake down, it's painful. Because you're trying to take something dark and make it light. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make abuse be beautiful. You know what I'm trying to say? Meaning like you're trying to make someone who was abused as a child to see the beauty in them regardless of the abuse and neglect and the unloved. You're trying to make them see the sun. Not just think that they have to stay in the soil where there's darkness. And then, you know, like I said, the top of the flower, it never opened up, so it never got the sunlight, right? God goes up in there and he starts healing that thing. And it's painful. It's painful. Oh, Jesus. But once he starts shaking everything up in there, the tears roll, you know. All of that goes to your mind, the thoughts, the anger. You go through it's like grievance cycles, like stages. Each part of it, whatever you've been through, you know. And as you grow, what happens is, I really believe there's demons that are assigned to you. I do. And they already knew who you would be if you allowed the sunshine in. As long as you stand in that soil without no sunshine, they ain't gonna bother you. They just gonna continue to stab you in the back of you without you knowing, because you was unawakened and unaware and trying to figure out why the hell your life so fucked up. When the little demons was right behind you, doing shit behind your back and you wasn't even aware of it. But what happens when God shines the light on you, then the demons like, oh, they awaken. They start attacking you. So imagine yourself trying to heal and go through the shaking and all of that. And then these demons that's been your demons in your life, been your backstabbers, they start attacking you at the same time. So it's severe pain. But the way God heals is from pain. That's what makes you strong. At first I didn't understand it, but God uses darkness in order to make the light shine. So God sends people in your life to sometimes mess you over so you can learn that's not love. Them not the people you need in your life. Them, you know, it's like you have to, it's like you have to go through the pain and the people attacking you so you can understand what love is. You cannot understand anything without experiencing it. People could tell you about something all day long, but if you don't know anything about it, just like straight people, you can't tell a straight person about what it is to be a lesbian, right? They ain't experienced it, right? It's the same difference, just using that as an example. It's the same difference. It's like if you never went through the pain and the demonic spirits never attacked you, your enemies, your ops, how would you know what it feel like? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, how would you know the experience? How would you be able to go tell your testimony to somebody else or help them or let them know what you went through if you never went through it? You just talking words. because people need to know how you made it through, how you got through it, how you made it. You know, and some people may feel like, well, why I can't just go through the, God doing the shaking up and heal from that, because God refines you. Like a diamond, pressure, high pressure makes diamonds. You're a diamond. God has to put that high pressure on you to cause you to become a diamond. Because what happens is you learn how strong you really are, how you got through. Like, you look back and you go, damn, I done went through all of that. And you would think, like, for me, I was like, God, I already been through so much, Lord. Why I done been through the abuse and all that. Why I'm healing through the shaking up and the rebirth, but then you let my enemies come attack me at the same time? It's God's way of making you a superhero. That's the good way to look at it. God making you a superhero, baby. Supernatural. Because you don't know that you're going to get through it. Because you feel like you're not going to make it. But when you make it, you made it. Right? And it's God showing you how strong you really are when you think you're not. It's God saying, see, you would have never knew how strong you were had I not allowed these things to go, allow these things to happen to you. And then all the pain you go through, you're going to think about it twice before you allow them people back in your life. You're going to think twice about it. You went through all that work and all that pain and strength, and you walk right back into darkness after God then put you through all of that. Do you think it's going to be easier when you go back to come out of that? It gets worse. Every time you don't learn, them not your people, they not for you, and you still not loving yourself because you keep going back to them, and they not healed, it's saying to yourself there's something inside you that still needs to be healed. Because you still don't completely really love yourself. Because if you did, you would know you deserve better. You already been through that. You done went through the pain, you done got stronger. And you want to go back to that. And I get it, your heart, that beautiful heart that you have, make you feel sorry for people and what they're going through, and then you just fall weak for it. You can't do that shit. You got to think about yourself. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Because if them people not healed, you're gonna go through the same exact thing. And this time they're gonna try to keep you. They're gonna try to make sure you don't leave. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And even if they act like they healed, go within and talk to God and say, hey, God, are they putting on the facade? Do they have a mask on? They just trying to manipulate me, trick me? What's their purpose? What they come back for? Don't you go back. You better talk to God. If God tell you don't do it, don't do it. Telling you. Some people don't make it after that. I'm just being honest. Some people don't make it because the pain gets more severe every time you don't keep going forward and moving forward in love for yourself. You keep going back to unhealed things. You're basically telling the universe that you like that. You like the abuse. Because the universe doesn't understand why you keep doing it to yourself. So the universe gonna give you some more. Oh, that's what you love. Let me give you. Let me pour that love that you like in your life. Let me give you some more. And sometimes it becomes severe. People don't make it. They don't make it. Don't make it out. Because you got to realize that those are demonic spirits, darkness. And what the devil wants to kill, steal, and destroy your life. In any kind of way the devil can take you out, it's going to try to take you out. As long as you're in the protection of God's light, you're good. So ask God to help you when you feel weak and you feel like you want to go back because of your heartstrings, feel sorry for somebody, or they putting on your heartstrings, or learn about, people putting spell work on you, because sometimes people do love spells on you that pull you to them. So you gotta educate yourself. They got so many YouTube videos that will teach you things so you can understand it better, so you'll be able to protect yourself better. But I would suggest that you do, so you won't get yourself in those same situations and not make it. Because I'm be like, where's Chantel at? Where Paul? Where Michelle? Where Chris at? Where Robert? Where's Sabrina? And be like, Lord, what happened to them? I want to be able to cheer for you. I need you to love yourself. I need you to love yourself. It's not your fault that anybody hurt you. I get it. I understand. I have been through hell and back. Literally, since a child. And it's been hard. But when you're on this journey, you feel like giving up, remember, you are worth it. And the journey is worth it. It's worth it. Because when you get to a space where you can breathe and be aware of the sunshine and the wind and all of that, the green around you and the trees and the birds and all that is, that's beautiful, you'll know that it's worth it. And it gives you another push to keep pushing on. And I'm quite sure, you get to a place where whatever blessings God have for you, the things you've been manifesting or wanting, desire, I'm quite sure if you continue to love yourself and trust in God, you'll get there. And when I get there, if God tell me to let y'all know, I will. But if he say don't let y'all know, I'm not. Because sometimes you got to protect your blessings. Shit, all the time you got to protect your blessings. Ain't no sometimes. Because, baby, they got haters out there, honey. They be trying to block your blessings before you even get it. Even if you were getting the blessing, which I'm quite sure if you didn't love yourself and kept pushing and trusting in God, there's a blessing for you. Whether it be big, small, large, petite, there's a blessing for you. That's going to make you happy. But you got to protect your blessing, because the enemy always lurking, honey. The enemy always jealous and hating and want what you got, but they don't want to put the fucking work in. That's how the enemy work. I want to take what you got, and I ain't going to do no damn healing on myself. I just thank you for doing all the work for your blessing. I'm going to take your blessing, even though it ain't my blessing, because I ain't did shit to get it. I'm going to steal your blessing. That's how the enemy think. The enemy like, oh, why you got that? Who you think you are? You think you better than me. Why did God bless you? And you be like, did you do any work? Where your blessing at? You got a blessing? Okay, go get your blessing. Leave my blessing alone, because I put the work in. So protect your blessing. All right, I'm about to get off here, because I said we're going to stay on here long. I'm doing kind of good now. It's almost an hour, but my videos don't be just an hour. It'll be like an hour and something. I'm going to end this with, if you want to try celibacy, it's a beautiful thing. It's freeing. It literally is freeing. You don't sit there be like bored and go, oh, I just want to masturbate. Oh, I just want a nut. You know. Oh, let me call such and such up. You don't go through none of that. And it ain't no stress. You don't be pressed. You don't be none of that. You don't be like, I just gotta. Oh my gosh, I just need it. I need it, want it, have it. All of it. No. I know for me. I don't know about other people, how their celibate journey is going. I've heard some people say they've been celibate for 4 years. I think that's beautiful. I plan on being celibate for the rest of my life. I'm being honest. However long I'm left on this earth, baby, I ain't trying to get that new up at all, honey. Because I know that golden thing down there, baby, it just messes up some people, honey. Because I got the P power. It's healing though. So darkness like that healing, so they want a lot of it. Okay? I'm keeping my sacredness to myself. Keeping my temple purified. Nothing going in, nothing going out, other than the Holy Spirit and me praising the Lord from my mouth. So I'm grateful that I'm here. Never thought I would be here at this point with celibacy. And it's a blessing and a gift to me. And I'm grateful for my gift. All right, beautiful people. I'm about to go chill and look at a movie. Celibacy is beautiful, just like your soul. Don't forget to love yourself. Just love yourself. Yeah. Ooh. Just love yourself. Just love yourself. From the crown to your root, you can do it. I just made it up, but I meant it. Love yourself. Bye, beautiful people. I love y'all. Bye. Y'all have a blessed day, night, rain rising, afternoon, all that beautiful stuff.